Dave, you ready to play?
Ready?
I hope you're ready to play.
Sure.
I know everyone's got a pocket full of money already.
I'm shaking. It's so good. Oh no, this is age again.
All right, guys. Once again, the story. 2004, 21 years in storage, $22,000 spent to keep all this stuff. I see a little bit of everything there. I see Crossman. I see fishing poles. I see awesome lamp.
There's some that are empty.
The parking meter lamp's my favorite.
I'll sell it to you.
I'm going to buy it off you. All right, everybody, what are you going to do? Start $1,000. Easy. Everyone's hands should be in there. $1,000 to go. Give 1,000. Give 1,000. Give 500. $500 to go. I got 4, 5, 4, 5 now. 4 now. 5. 40. 5. 40. 5. 4 now. 5. I got 400. 500. 500 now. 600. Now 600. Now 600 to go. I got 5 now. 6. 5. Get 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 6. Yes. Now I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11. 11. I got 10 now, 11 now, 10 now, 11 now, $11. I'm talking about 1,100. I got 1,000 now, 11. I got 1,000, 1,100. 1,000 now, 1,100. Way better than that. $1,100 go. 1,000 now, 1,100. 1,000 now, 1,100 now, 1,100. Yes. 1,000 now, 1,100. You guys better take a look. So you're not gonna see units like this pop up. I'm telling you guys, bye. I'm telling you, bye. That's right. Hello. How we doing today? Auctioneer extraordinaire. Welcome. Thank you. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Appreciate everybody out there. And we got Amy in the house. We got Megan, Michelle, and Lenny. Woo, 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 woo. Hello, 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 hello. We got Judy. What's up, Judy? What's going on? How we doing, Teresa? What's going on now? So, hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Christine, how we doing, Mr. Duetti? What's going on? Donna, no, that was Saturday. So, Saturday I did a live storage unit auction. Wonderful Painesville and Chardon, Ohio. We had 3 units at each location for a total of 9 units. And we're going to be talking about it today. The 3 units between, one was owned by one individual. They paid over $22,000 in rent. The other 2 units? Oh my gosh. What's up, Dolphins? I saw Dolphins on Saturday. And we'll talk about that too. So these people had 3. Well, the one person had 2 units. One person had 1 unit. The one video you just saw, the person had 1 unit. We're going to talk about that. And then the other 2 units was owned by a gentleman. His mother passed away, and he kept paying on the storage units. And that person paid over $50,000 in storage. Between the 2 units, you're looking over $73,000, $74,000, maybe $75,000 for 3 storage units paid to this facility, storing this stuff. So it is always, always, always crazy. I see Dennis. What's up, Dennis? Joan, what's going on, man? Oh, man. Deb, Gail, hello, hello. And crazy. And that unit that I was just showing, that's a unit I wish I could have bought. But I was auctioning off, and yes, legally, I'm allowed to buy the storage units and everything else. People always frown upon the storage units being sold to the auctioneer or anything being sold to the auctioneer because people always think you have an unfair advantage. So I just don't do it. I don't do it. But it was an awesome, awesome day. Got to spend time with Conky and Noreen. Got to spend time with Avery's All In. Got to spend time with J&J. Dave was there. Dave. It was great. Just had a lot of fun. A lot of cool stuff. And you guys see yesterday's video? Wait till you see tomorrow's video. But yesterday's video, wow. This unit, boom. It just keeps giving and giving and giving and giving. Money everywhere. It's unbelievable. The most money I've ever found, ever, by far. It's like finding dollar bills. I'm finding $5 bills, $2 bills. Oh, speaking of which, we'll be giving away stuff tonight. We got stuff to sell tonight. I don't know if anybody's here to buy anything, but if you're a member, if not, you can always join the membership. And I understand not everyone can be a member. The membership just helps make the channel better. So don't be upset with the members. Be appreciative of them. And you know me, I'm always putting out free videos all the time, free live all the time, and free entertainment. And like I said, I just bought a storage unit today, a 10 by 40 storage unit in the great state of Michigan. So I'll be going up to Michigan. Today was a good day for Robert. I sold a bunch of stuff for $12,000. So that was a good sale today. Shane, man, Super Shane. He's been tearing it up. If you guys haven't checked out his channel too, go check it out. Please subscribe and everything else. It's Chefing with Shane. Chefing with Shane. But check out his channel. Unbelievable. And but he's been putting all the stuff on Facebook Marketplace. He's been selling crazy stuff. I mean, just boom, 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 boom. He has 30-some things on Facebook right now. And then, like I said, I bought the unit today. I've bid on a bunch of units. Some units were going crazy money. And but speaking of which, let's see if anyone's interested. I don't know. This is the first lot, $25 opening bid. You get everything in there, one money. There's all kind of stuff. Look at those old Gremlin stickers. It's a Tony the Tiger ball in the original shipping box. There's 2 Can Sammys, like a bendable or movable figure. That's a skeleton lighter. There's a pachyderm that's made of lead. There's also a pachyderm that's made of carved stone. You got Elmer Fudd. You got these keys here. Like, one's a real key. The other 3 are these secret heart, whatever key on there. Pins. There's watch bands. There's this bell. It's not a bell, though. It looks like a bell, so that's why I took a picture of the bottom of it. It's behind Elmer Fudd there. But $25 opening bid, you get everything, one money, and there's all kind of stuff there. Vintage goodness, I would say. Anybody open now and $25 go now, $25 go now, $25. You get the keys. You get the Gremlins. You get Elmer Fudd. Tony the Tiger. You get 2 Can Sam. This is like vintage goodness right from your childhood. Remember eating that great old cereal? You get the lighter. You get the pachyderm. You get the watch bands. You get the case. You get the vintage die right there. All of it, one money now, $25 go. You get the Lexus. Who doesn't want a Lexus for $25? And the key, the secret key. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's the secret now. Anybody want it now? $25 go now, $25 go. Oh, that pen is awesome. $25 go now, $25 go. It has the little watch or time clock on it. Anybody interested now? $25 go now, $25. First lot of the day. What do you think now? $25 go now, 25. Hey, now $25 go now, $25. $25 go. 2 Can Sam and all. Now we're giving Elmer Fudd now $25 and go. Lots of vintage goodness. Vintage goodness. Look at that Tony the Tiger, because they're great. Nobody likes my lot. I thought it was a great lot. There's a marble in there. There's all kind of stuff. I would call it a treasure drawer lot. $25 fair warning. Anybody? I'll have to move on. Don't be a pessimist, Lenny. You gotta be optimist. Someone wants $25. Anybody? Fair warning. We might have to come back to it, Lenny. You never know. We might have to come back to it. Worst case, I might just have to give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. All right. Man, look at that lot. Should I give it away? Since nobody wants it? Lenny says come back to it. All right. Next lot. Let's see. Boom. Pocket knife lot. And then these 3 knives are brand new. Old stock. Camelus, New York. knives. If you guys know anything about the knives, that's good, made in the United States. He was asking $16.95 way back in the day per knife. There's 3 of those. Then you get these other knives included. Plus, there's a little sheath down there or whatever. I mean, a little holder for frost cutlery. But all of the knives, one money, $25 opening bid. And like I said, you could go look these knives up right now. I mean, made in New York. There's 3 of them right there. They're brand new, old stock. And these came from the pawn shop unit. If you guys remember the pawn shop, I went way out to Virginia, I think, and bought it. I picked it up. $5,000 some unit. All the knives, one money, $25. Those 3 knives in the middle right there. I mean, that's probably $50, $60. Those 3 knives right in the middle. I'm telling you, this is a steal of a deal. I didn't even want to put it in because I know how awesome this lot is. $25 go now, $25 go, 25 fair warning, $25 go, $25 go, $25 go. I know I put in my auction. I know how much I'll get for it, so I'm not worried about it. $25 go now, $25 go now, 25 now, 30. I got 25 now, 30. $25 now, $30 go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 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 30. $25 now, $30 go, get 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. $25 now, $30 go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Last look. Take a good look now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Better lot than that, I'm telling you. $25 now, $30 go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. $25 now, $30 no, 25 now, 30, all in, all done. Anybody else? Fair warning, $25 now, 30. Skylar Dog will steal. Don't think not. $25 now, $30 go now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Last and final call. Make sure you're in top chat or live chat, not top chat. I mean, that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful knives. Came from the pawn shop unit, too. That's like one of the best units I ever bought in my life. It was unbelievable. So much cool stuff in there. I did keep a couple cool things. And you know how much I know? Oh, Michael came in at 30. See? Now 35. I'm telling you, it's a good lot. Now 30, now 35. Fair warning. 30 now 35. I got 30 now 35. I'm telling you, this is how good I know it is. Here's one of those knives. There was 4 brand new ones. I kept one for myself because I know how good that knife is. I got 30 now 35. I got 30 now 35. Fair warning. $30 now 35. We can't wait all day. We got lots of other stuff to sell now. I got 30 now 35. Last and final call. Take a look. I will show it one more time, and we're selling it. 30 now 35. I got 30 now 35. Now 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 30 now 35. Fair warning. Last and final call. 30 now 35. 30 now 35. 30 now 35. All in, all done. What do you think, Skylar Dog? 30 now, 35. I'm selling it. Sold, Michael. You want to see what you missed, Michael? Well, no one bid on this lot. I bet you bid on it, maybe. I think it's an awesome lot. This is the lot. It was $25. You got everything in there. You got the Gremlin stickers. You got Tony the Tiger. You got all kind of vintage goodness. If you're interested, Michael. $25 now, $25 since you bought the first lot. I'll sell this one to $20 for you. There's 2 pachyderms in there. There's the Skull Lighter. There's 2 Can-Sam. There's a Lexus. There's watch bands. There's a Marble. There's keys. Elmer, Fudd, and all. That was the lot that you missed, Michael. $20 to you if you're interested. Yes, $20 for you since you bought the first lot. No one else wanted it. $20? Yes? I'll give him one chance, Michael. Yes, I see a question mark, 20. Sold $20 now. What a great buy. What a great buy. Man. It's been unbelievable. You know what I did today? I had to drive to Cincinnati, Ohio. It was a 3.5-hour drive down there. 3 hours and 40-some minutes back to my warehouse. I picked up the rest of the Star Wars collection. And, you know, it's tough in my job sometimes. Difficult. You know, the lady, her son passed away 50 years old of a heart attack unexpectedly. Obviously, 50 years old. So now this mother, which never would think of, has to deal with, and the sister, their brother's collection and getting rid of it. You know, very difficult, very difficult. And, you know, today she got a little emotional and everything else. I try to console them the best I can. And every situation is different, you know. But, I mean, obviously no parent wants to have to see, you know, their child pass before them, you know, obviously. I mean, you don't want that ever. So it was a difficult situation, but, hey. Megan, I can't believe the amount of money I found in that storage unit. And the best is like someone, I was like, you know, a couple people left stupid comments like, oh, it's fake and all this stuff. I just sit there and scratch my, I'm like, listen, first of all, I don't fake anything. 100% real. I buy way too many storage units. You guys all know I buy more storage units than any YouTuber out there. I guarantee it. I buy more, you know, sometimes, you know, it depends. You guys see, I put out videos all the time. More videos than anyone else. I'm always on storage units. Boom, 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 boom. Always storage units, storage units. You guys know how much product I go over. You can watch my website. And then I'm just thinking about the few $100 I might make from a video. The time, energy, and effort it would take to do all that makes zero sense. I was just thinking all these bills, $3 filled up in an envelope, this an envelope, pieces of paper, change here, stuff mixed in with the change. You know, the time and just to get the change sorted for there's no crap with the change. You guys want to believe the amount of time that Jack and I spent just pulling out paper clips, stupid bottle tabs for the pop, you know, aluminum can tabs, just pieces of paper, pieces of plastic, just junk. I mean, I don't know. It's just, it was crazy. Well, that's a good question. How did the daughter's pool party go? Okay, I got the filter finally figured out. But for the pool party, I didn't have it figured out. But they all went swimming, and they loved it, and it was cold, and they had a huge bonfire and burnt the Christmas tree and everything else, so it was awesome. Now, the problem was I finally got the filter figured out, but in the meantime, my pool has turned green. So now I'm trying to go ahead and take all that and fix it up. So, you know, today I'd love to come home and jump in the pool. Of course, by the time I got home, only thing I could do is eat and then come up here and visit you guys. So, and let's see. This is what we're going to be giving away. First thing right now, boom. Came from the storage unit there, that $2 bill. I'm not sure the other one came from. I think that might have came from the storage unit too. But two $2 bills, or 2 pesos and $2 bill for second cents. We're going to go 100 to 200. First person to give me the number, boom, that's a member, wins the $2 bills. So 1 through 100. The first one that's a member gets it. I see 105, but that's not it. I say 1 through 200. I'm sorry. 100 through 200. I'm sorry. I changed it. 100 to 200. Everyone's going to say 100, 200. I messed up. So 100, 200. I got the number right. Keep going, but no one's got the number yet. Our first. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to get $2 bill and 2 pesos. Who knows what they're worth? I have no clue. Came from the storage unit. You see all the money I found in that unit. You guys get to have a piece of it if you remember. Dun, dun, dun. Between 100 and 200. I haven't seen the number yet. You guys got to start typing them faster. Da, 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 da. I saw someone getting closer. Getting closer. I saw someone getting closer. Oh, I think I seen a winner. I have to go backtrack. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Hold on. I thought I saw the winner. Now I'm looking for it. Oh, geez. I thought I saw it. I could be wrong. I believe. So now we got to backtrack. You're an unofficial winner until I verify. 199. There it is, circled. 199. That's my paper track. So let's go backwards. Anybody else go 199 before Dolphins? Dolphins. Dun 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 dun. I'm looking. Anybody else? Let me know. Let me know if you see it. I don't want to mess it up. You know I always mess this up, ladies and gentlemen. I try not to screw up too much in my life. Dun, dun, dun. I think it's Dolphins. 199 gets the $2 bills. I love giving away money. I love giving away money. Nice. Oh, man. All right. Next item up for auction, ladies and gentlemen. This came right from the storage unit. We got more of these Sacagawea. I know everyone says, you're saying it wrong. Sacagawea. I don't know. However I'm saying it, it's wrong. But, hey, that's okay. We got 13 of those and then 2, pardon me, Susan B. Anthony's. $25 opening bid now, $25 go, $25. Anybody interested now? $25 go now, 25 now, 25 now, 25 now, 25. I did finish the money unit finally, and another video is coming out tomorrow. Yeah, $25 go now, $25 for the. This came from that unit, right from all that money stash, the hoard, all of it. One money there, and guys, this is actual money. So it's not even like you're spending $25 on it. I mean, you could go cash this in tomorrow. So. Was there $15 there? $25 go now, $25. 25, yeah, anybody want it now? $25 go now, $25 go now, $25. $25 go, right? Own some coins from the awesome coin hoarder unit. $25 go now, $25 now go. Anybody in it now? $25 go now, $25. $25 go now, $25 now, $25 go now, $25. I got 25 now, 30, $25 now, $30 go. I got 25 now, 30 now, 25, 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 30. I got 25 now, 30, $25 now, $30 go now, 25, 30 now, 25 now, $30 go now, 25 now, $30 go. 25 now, 30, $25 now, $30 go. Take a good look now, don't overlook it now. $25 now, $30 go. Get 25 now, 30 now, 25, 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 30. Yeah, fair warning. $25 now, $30 go. Get 25 now, 30. Take one last look. We got to move now. $25 now, $30 go. All in, all done. $25 now, $30 go now. 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30. You know what I'm doing? Hopefully, if it goes through. Sold Dolphins, $25. $1 coins. That's a great buy. Great buy. Buying money. And I got to see Dolphins again. We actually got to meet a $500,000 time, the girl at What the Hales thing. And then she came out there, saw me, she saw Conky, the crew. She went to the one storage auction, and we already left there. So she called me up, and I'm like, hey, you've got time. You got to go to Chardon. And she came out to Chardon, and then actually took some stuff on consignment for her. So that stuff is going to be coming up in the auction, coming up with it's probably going to be with all the Star Wars toys. And then she had a huge collection of there was plastic model cars that were like dealership cars. And that you would promo cars, however you want to look at them, that you would get when you bought that vehicle from the dealership. There was also regular models. There was lots and lots of die-cast vehicles. There's the Ghostbusters vehicle. There's all kind of cool stuff. So, and I'm going to put that all up for auction for her. You guys get a chance to see that. And then, man, I mean, next week I'm supposed to pick up maybe the most amazing thing. I mean, if it's as good as it sounds, I mean, my head's spinning, spinning. And you guys see how much stuff I see. And my head's spinning on this one. So, Let's see here. This is an interesting one. I don't know if anyone would be interested in this. This is an uncirculated roll of nickels, 2007, I believe. This came from that unit. It's the one with the Louisiana Purchase on the back of the nickel. And that's how like you would get from the Federal Reserve to the banks. They would wrap them like that. So my guesstimate is an uncirculated roll of Louisiana Purchase nickels. 20. Michael said $20. I'll take it. 20 now, 25. I got 20 now, 25. I'll take you 20 because you already bought stuff. So on the shipping, I can do it. 20 now, 25. I got 20 now, 25. 20 now, 25. $20 now, 25. I got 20 now, 25 now, 20 now, 25 now, 20 now, 25. Uncirculated nickels right here in the roll right here, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at it. Like I said, it came right from the hoarder storage unit, whatever you want to call it. 20 now, 25 now, 20 now, 25 now, 20 now, 25. I got 25 now, 30, 25, 30, 25 now, $30 go. Got 25 now, $30 go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30, $25 now, $30 go. I got 25 now, $30 go. Get 25 now, 30. Take a good look. 25, 30, 25, 30, uncirculated now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30, $25 now, $30 go. Get 25 now, $30 go now. So I got 30, now 35, 30 now 35, 30 now 35 now, 30 now 35 now, 30 now 35 now, 30 now 35 on the roll of nickels. I got 30 now 35 now, 30 now 35, 35 now 30 get 35. I got 30 now 35, $30 now 35 now, 30 get 35 now, 30 get 35 now, 30 get 35. Take one last look now, 30 now 35 now, 30 get 35 now, 30 get 35. Fair warning, $30 now 35 now, 30 get 35 now, 30 get 35. Last and final call. I got 30 now, 35 on the roll nickel now. I got 30 now, 35 now, 30 get 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 35. Last and final call. 30 now, 35 now, 30 get 35. All in, all done. On the roll of nickel, 30 now, 35. 4, 3, 2, 1. So Michael, $30. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, we got that. I'm trying to see what else I got here. All right, guys. I'm giving these quarters away right here. Quarter giveaway. I love giving away money. These things are so crispy. They came from the storage unit, and they're inside that bank envelope. One of the bank envelopes from the storage unit where I found all the money. You actually get one of the bank envelopes with these quarters, and this is a giveaway. If you guys can tell me what unbelievable storage buyers / YouTubers, okay, have a channel. They've been on this show before, and they just surpassed me in subscribers. I love these guys. I'm so proud of them. If you guys can tell me who it is, you guys are going to win these quarters. But you got to tell me who has more subs than me. Let me know if you guys can figure it out. Bonky?
Hello.
Do you know?
Do I know what?
There's some YouTubers that just beat me on subs, and they're awesome people.
No, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who it is? Someone just said, "Where's the Conconator?"
Conconator.
He's here. Well,
here I is.
Winner, chicken dinner. I think Lenny was first. J&J. Speaking of which, J&J.
What's up, Rob?
How'd you like that intro? Well, hold on. Wrong button. Hold on. Wrong button. Hold on. I was trying to get that. That's all good. I'm on the wrong button. Man, I'm still learning, after all these years, right? So Lenny gets the awesome for guessing it.
We said we'd have you on. We didn't say for how long. So
Right. So, well, I was talking about the Saturday auction, and real quick, I want to just. So there was 3 different locations, and J&J live streamed it, so you guys actually can watch everything. So if you go to J&J's channel, there's the live stream up there. If you did not get to see the chance, we had the 2 facilities in Painesville and a 3rd facility in Chardon. 3 units at each, 3, 3, and 3. What's the chances? Okay, it's all fake. Don't worry. Yeah, it's all fake. So so we had 9 total units. Conky Noreen, we got to hang out with. I said J&J, we got to hang out with. We got to hang out with. There's some other people. Obviously, Dave was there. There's some. Roy was there from Avery's All In. So it was a great time. And then also Dolphins came in. One of the subscribers, she came in, and the 3rd facility had 3 units that combined total. The people paid over 70. I would say I think in the title $73,000, probably more like $75,000, $77,000 they paid for these 3 storage units at this facility. I mean, it's just unfathomable almost, that much money to store stuff for all that time. Now, you guys had the opportunity to buy the one that was owned by one owner, and then someone I know bought one that bought by the other owner, someone bought the one by the same owner, and they all were good units at that facility. But you guys definitely got the best unit. So I'm just going to see. I don't know. You guys probably in a daze right now. So let me try to refresh your memory.
Dave, you ready to play?
Ready?
I hope you're ready to play.
Sure.
I know everyone's got a pocket full of money already.
I'm shaking. It's so good. Oh, no, it's age again.
All right, guys. Once again, the story. 2004, 21 years in storage, $22,000 spent to keep all this stuff. I see a little bit of everything there. I see Crossman. I see fishing poles. I see awesome lamp.
There's some that are empty.
The parking meter lamp's my favorite.
I'll sell it to you.
I'm going to buy it off you. All right, everybody, what are you going to do? Start $1,000. Easy. Everyone's hands should be in there. $1,000 go. Give 1,000. Give 1,000. Give 500. $500 go. I got 4, 5, 4, 5 now. 4 now. 5. 40 5. 40 5. 4 now. 5. I got 400. 500. 500 now. 600. Now 600. Now 600 go. I got 5 now. 6. 5. Get 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 6. Yes. Now I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I got 10 now. 11 now. 10 now. 11 now. $11. I'm talking about 1,100.
So at that point in time, I believe you were the high bidder at $1,000.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
I believe you were the high bidder right there. So then this
I
happened.
got 1,000 now. 11. I got 1,000. 1,100. 1,000 now. 1,100. Way better than that. $1,100 go. 1,000 now. 1,100. 1,000 now. 1,100 now. 1,100. Yes. 1,000 now. 1,100. You guys better take a look. So you're not gonna see units like this pop up. I'm telling you guys, bye.
Bye. You know who wanted to buy that unit?
Who's that?
This guy.
No way.
Yeah, he wanted to buy that unit.
It looked like a great unit, and it is a great unit.
So
Honky was my buyer. He was my proxy, but he walked away.
Conky.
Conky was conkulating.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to explain that.
Oh, I'm literally in line in a garage sale in Cleveland Heights that was supposed to have vintage toys in it. I'm in line for over an hour and a half. I'm watching J&J's live stream, and you get to that unit, and Conky, you walk away, and I start screaming in line, and everybody's looking at me. I'm like, Conky! Conky! You ever seen Star Trek? When Kirk goes, Con! I went, hey!
He's on his knees in a garage sale.
True story. True story.
Oh man.
I thought he was talking about who was the guy?
Jesse.
Yeah, well, Jesse was the one that was bidding against you
Yeah.
on the phone with him and Marv. They buy stuff together. So they bought that one unit for $300 with all the new lighting and stuff in there.
Yes.
In the moment, I didn't realize it was him.
Right.
Somebody in the chat was like, "Thanks to this live, I'm able to bid." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool."
Neither of us two put that together until like half an hour after the locker sold.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I'm
So
like-
that's what was happening. He was watching it here, and then he was on the phone here and bidding against us.
Right.
Well, normally he's there anyway, so
Yeah.
So you guys helped your competition.
That's okay.
it's okay. It's all
It's
right.
an auction, It's totally fine.
So
Jeremy's still standing.
Now I forgive Conky because I bought a unit today in Ravenna with a safe.
now, see, and you wouldn't have got that safe if it had been for. that would have been for me.
It was the one was it one in Ravenna, not Brecksville?
It was the one in Ravenna. I saw the one in Brecksville too. I bought the one in Ravenna.
Brecksville's been up 4 or 5 times, and they've actually taken stuff out of Brecksville since the first time it's been up for auction and taken down over the last like 6 or 9 months. So they came and took it. I'm getting off subject, right? Yeah.
Uh-oh. We got the echo. Hold on. Who's that?
But I did get the one in Ravenna. I got it for $460, and I still can't believe I got it for $460. I'm like, man, prices have skyrocketed, and I just won this unit with a giant safe for $460. Now, I'm not going to say that what was in the safe. I'm not gonna tell you whether it was full, empty. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna give any clues about anything. But I am blown. My mind is blown that I got it for $460, and
That's a good deal. Congrats.
wow. I don't want to encourage other people to buy units with safes in Northern Ohio. That would be, getting competition with safe units is never ever healthy. It could never ever be good. So I don't want people out there to think, hey, I should buy a safe in Northeast Ohio. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't. It's a bad idea.
Bad, really
You can
bad.
hurt yourself.
You could get hurt pretty bad. But what I will say is that almost every single storage unit has these in them.
$2 bills.
So, but I'm not saying whether there was anything in this safe or not. That's all I want.
It sounds like it's empty.
Yeah. Oh man.
I forgive Conky. Now.
So
Things work out.
you forgive him now, but you haven't seen J&J's video that comes out tomorrow.
That's true.
So you forgive him now, but when you watch tomorrow's video, you'll probably be doing the same thing again. Conky!
The Star Trek con yell, but it's Conky yell.
So this unit, the unit we bought, is actually going to be at least 3 or 4 videos.
That's
It's
a big
really good.
unit.
It's definitely going to be 3.
It's big and good.
And are we echoing?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure
Is
it out.
it again? Am I echoing again?
Hold on. Let me.
What happened last week when Jeremy moved the microphone? That's when it stopped echoing on Roy's end.
I got it. You know what? Let me just get on my phone. I'll be back.
Let's see if it's you.
It's got to be me. It was last week.
Jeremy isn't echoing right now.
No.
Well, everybody else is echoing, but Jeremy,
Exactly.
which means it might be Jeremy.
Yeah, we're not echoing now.
Yeah.
Are we echoing now?
Well,
No,
he'll
it's
come
playing
back
through
on
his
his
speakers and then back into his microphone.
Oh, okay.
When he gets on his phone, it'll be
clear.
clear. Yeah.
Yeah. I bought
Oh my goodness, Rob.
Well,
My
you
mind
guys
is still
finally,
blown.
you guys finally got the Paynesville. I've been telling people it's a honey hole, and well, this one was in Chardon, but those units out there, Jeremy himself has bought 3 units that are easily worth over $50,000 a piece. The one guy, Aaron, bought a unit that was worth about $50,000. Hopefully, your unit is going to be worth around $50,000. But you don't know until you
don't
guys
know
watch the video. And there's going to be at least 3 of them. So
Yeah.
tomorrow's going to be the first video. It's going to be released at what, 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock.
On J&J. We'll move it this way. Yeah, right there. J&J Family Finds. Real simple.
Yeah.
Real simple. You go there tomorrow, 3 o'clock, and you guys get to see this unit that I sold them. And the final price tag, $2,700 plus a buyer premium. So basically almost $3,000 for the storage unit. And obviously they're not sad.
No, we're real grateful.
We're not sad. Actually, after today,
Listen to this, Rob.
we listed 10 of the Harley shirt. We list 10 items a
The
day.
3D.
And so today we chose to list 10 vintage Harley Davidson shirts.
Were these new ones?
Yes. From the unit.
From the unit.
Yeah.
They're all
From the
new.
unit,
I'm
lots
saying
of
the
new.
shirts. You said you found some new and some used.
Oh, okay,
That was a
yes.
good
So
mix.
like they're
So
all
good.
old. They're all from the mid 80s, but a third of them are new. They were never worn or anything like that. One of them still has a clip-on price tag on it.
Can you guys just do me a favor and say that it's from another unit? So Jeremy doesn't get
I'm
any more
sorry,
mail?
Donkey.
So the Harley shirts that were from another unit. We sold 6 of the 10 shirts today that we just listed.
6 of the 10.
Yeah, we sold 6 of the 10, and those 6 shirts netted us $1,896.
Wait, how much again? Let me.
1,896.
And you paid basically $3,000 for the unit, so
Yeah.
that was over half the money with 6 items from the unit.
And I think this right here will make up for the rest.
It looks like 14 karat gold.
Yeah, it is.
What kind of
So-
watch is it? Who makes it?
It's a Benris 21 jewel.
Ooh, Conky, give us a calculation.
Ben
Conky.
Russ?
Calculations.
14 karat Ben Russ.
Nothing. It's worth nothing.
Nothing.
In fact, whoever owns that watch has to pay $5,000 to get rid of it.
So you're basically losing money by finding that watch.
Yeah.
So a good thing Jeremy didn't buy that unit because he don't want to lose any money.
Yeah.
He was full of
Yeah.
rocks for it.
So
I'm not about to lose the money.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
the amount of various collectibles. He was an ex-sheriff, we believe. What else?
Mason.
He was involved. There was a couple Masonic pins and badges that we found. So I don't know if that was son or if that was
Oh,
dad.
can I show
You said
Conky what we
military or
found?
something?
There was definitely military
Yeah.
bags and uniforms. There was a lot.
But basically worthless stuff, right?
Or yeah, junk.
There was one type of item we found in this unit that I think there was over 100 of them.
Yeah, there was.
If you could tell them, I don't care.
Let's start with a K.
It does start with a K.
Oh my gosh, it's not a
K.
conky.
Yeah.
It's not a conky, is it?
It's not a kakonki.
Can I
Actually,
show
it's a
Conky
knife?
what we found?
there's one right there on top. He,
Oh,
at some
Jeremy's
point
right.
in time, after he was a sheriff, he became a salesman for this company right here. So we
K-Bar,
have
yeah.
a lot of his
A lot of
sales samples and sales rolls and promo items, and then at least about 100 of those different models.
Well, luckily those are those cheap knives no one likes K-Bar. That's
Yeah.
like, cheap junky knives. They're like
Junky.
cross
Precious
cutlery.
Oh, that's
I'm
what
going to show Conky this picture real quick.
she screamed his name when we found him.
Oh, nice.
But that was a different unit.
Yeah, this was from a different unit.
Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
So just some cool stuff. And then that was on them.
Nice.
Now
But all of your backs will thank you that you didn't get that.
hold on. I always push the wrong button. There we go. Now it was heavy stuff you're saying. Now, Jeremy, how many
Gold
great
is heavy.
units have you bought out in that area? Painesville and Chardon.
I had 2 amazing units when COVID happened, and then I got another unit. I want to say it was last year out in Paynesville. That was awesome. None in Chardon that I can remember.
What about the
And,
moose
you know,
unit?
say what again?
I forgot about the moose unit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the moose unit. Yeah, and I would have had that unit too if Conky didn't leave. But you know,
You probably
I'm
would've
glad.
that unit too.
Just so we're extremely clear, I am always thrilled that other people win and succeed,
Same here.
and I am adamant that there are more than enough storage units for everybody to make money off of. So while I'm joking around, I appreciate Conky, very, very much so. I appreciate J&J as well. I'm thrilled they got the unit. I'm thrilled they're making money. I'm thrilled they're self-employed, and I'm thrilled Conky had fun going and buying, you know, other cars from other people. So I'm just joking.
Thank you.
10
Thank you,
units
Jeremy.
I had on my watch list today. And then I missed the one that Jeremy bought. So I don't know how I missed that one. I must have been too tired last night when I was looking.
Yeah, I called Rob and I was like, "Hey, I bought that one with the safe in Ravenna." He's like, "What?"
Well, I was thinking,
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
the Avon one or whatever had that safe in it. That's when I was thinking, or Brexville.
But I
whatever.
think, yeah, there was multiple ones, but the one in Ravenna, man, it paid off. Definitely paid off.
Now, real quick, did you guys see the storage unit online that had the binder that said Magic the Gathering, Alpha, Black Lotus, Alpha?
No.
I didn't see the Black Lotus.
Okay, I just gotta show you. I know I got. Let me. I
Was
gotta
that
show
this?
you.
I don't think it's this one. I really didn't look at this unit. It was at 63,000 today.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
What?
It might be the unit. It was at 50-some thousand. Yes.
That's in the Facebook group.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I'll show you the binder here.
I said, what is
Now-
up with this?
Hold on.
I didn't see a
Oh.
binder though.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh.
So here's a binder. Now it says first edition Magic the Gathering Alpha Black Lotus. Now, an Alpha Black Lotus, depending on the grade, it could be over $100,000, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, if you actually had this card that's valued that much, why would it be in a binder with all these other cards? Number one. Number two, why would you put a thing on the outside of the binder that just says about that one card in the binder? Why would you put like Magic the Gathering
Maybe
card?
the binder is full of them.
That's what I was thinking, Conky. Maybe the whole binder's full. So it's probably like a $20 million, $200 million storage unit. And you could get it now. It was at 50. It might have got pulled or whatever else. But I was just like, I'm thinking in my head though, like if you have this card, first of all, it's like one of the rarest cards. It's like having the Charizard Shadowless first edition.
First edition.
Right. You know, this is the holy grail Magic the Gathering cards of all the people out there. I mean, that's like the holy grail. It's like having Action Comics, the first Superman, or, you know, Detective Comics, number 27, the first Batman. I mean, that's that kind of stuff.
So, do you think it's a scam or do you think it's real?
I don't know. I mean, it's just so weird that someone would put that on the binder.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that card you would think would have in hard plastic. I don't know.
Well, and that gets to the point of profiling storage units and buying appropriately so you don't lose money. So when I see safes, there are some safes I go, that safe's empty. There's nothing in that safe. If I see a safe that's not sitting on the ground, it's up on a piece of furniture, 9 times out of 10, that's an empty safe. The reason I bought the one that I was dead set on this morning in Ravenna is because that safe was a mid-sized safe and it was tucked and hidden behind stuff and you could just see the hinges. And I went, there's something in that safe. There is absolutely something in that safe. And I love it when I'm right. And I'm not always right. But man, I love it when I am.
So
can't wait to see
J&J,
it.
what did you see in the Chardon unit that make you want to buy it, that convinced you had to get it? Just tell them the truth. It was me, the auctioneer.
Having the backstory definitely was nice. But yeah, just because Rob was selling it. No. There was a box right up front, a clear shoebox sized plastic tote, and we could see a Schrade knife, like a folding pocket knife type deal. And you could clearly see there was other type of knives in there. So I was like, all right, cool. Maybe a little bit of a knife collection. At least I saw 2 crates full of vinyl records.
Rock.
And something that caught my eye in the middle of bidding was in the front right corner. There was this huge, like 2-foot long torque wrench. And I noticed that it had a 1-inch drive socket on it. It turns out it's a Snap-on torque wrench that's 80 pounds, over 2 feet. But when I saw like that big, massive
Quality,
tools like that, they sell really well. And especially
What's that torque wrench worth? $300-400?
$400, $399 the way it is right now.
Yep. Wow.
And the cool thing about Snap-on is this one actually has a the little gauge is it's a little what's it called? The dial's just broken and cracked. So I called the Snap-on guy. I called my guy who has a Snap-on guy and just said, Tim, next time I see you, I just got to give you this wrench, and he's going to exchange it out for me.
Wow.
So now I have a brand new 1-inch drive
To sell, not
Snap-on torque wrench. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't need that one. I don't need that one. So that's what we saw that made us want to buy the unit. Signs of collections,
Quality.
vinyl records, quality items,
And it was nice and dusty.
and it had some dust to it.
You sure it wasn't?
All
this?
right, everybody, what are you gonna do? Start $1,000. Easy. Everyone's hands should be in there. $1,000 go. Give 1,000. Give 1,000. Give 500. $500 go. I got 4, 5, 4, 5 now. 4 now. 5. 40 5. 40 5. 4 now. 5. I got 400. 500. 500 now. 600. Now 600. Now 600 go. I got 5 now. 6. 5. Get 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 6. Yes. Now I have 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 1,000 now. 11. I got 1,000, 1,100, 1,000 now, 1,100, way better than that. $1,100 go, 1,000 now, 1,100, 1,000 now, 1,100 now, 1,100, yes, 1,000 now, 1,100. You guys better take a look. So you're not gonna see units like this pop up. I'm telling you guys, bye.
You see Rob look. You see Rob walking. He's looking for Conky to bid for me.
I was like, "Where's Conky?" Remember, I was like, "What do they do? They kidnap Conky?"
When I thought, I mean, I was really excited right then when I thought we were going to get it for $1,000 or $1,100. I'm like, oh wow, this is really
That's stealing it.
That was a steal.
yeah.
I would have had to put a mask on you guys.
And that I
You guys
think
stole
then
it.
but it died out at like 1,800 or 17 or 18 again, and I'm like, all right, cool, this is fair. I feel fair. Like I'm still getting a great deal, but like I'm a little bit, this is more reasonable. And then it went up another $1,000. I'm like, dang it. But
And then I didn't know if you were in. I'm looking at him like big eyes. I'm like, are you in there?
Yeah,
You
and
better
that
be bidding.
great auctioneer right there.
Thank you. Sometimes you gotta work the crowd a little bit. You gotta take some time.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're good.
I was trying, man. I got it from 1,000 stalled out all the way up to $1,700 more. That's a good increase.
You should show that clip in our upcoming auctioneer school and talk to the class. Talk to the class about working the crowd. I mean, that'd be a good example.
If we were still there, you'd have probably got like $5,000 for it.
It's so true.
Oh man, that was awesome though. I mean, it was such a great thing, and the best thing is that, and Jeremy, I'll tell you, and Conky is like, you guys bought it, and then you guys get to record it, and that will always be captured on YouTube to people that get to see this awesome unit that this guy stored over 20 years of stuff. Why did he store it? And then you're going to find out why. You're going to have to watch the video tomorrow. First video at 3:00 on J&J, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, first video tomorrow at 3:00. And then if you want to talk live about part 1, we'll be here live at 5:30 on Sunday.
Thank you, Jane.
On our channel.
Hit that thumbs up if you can.
Thumbs up.
Images up.
So today I got to drive to Cincinnati. That was over 7 hours of fun. Pick up the rest of the storage unit. Or not storage unit, the Star Wars collection, I should say.
Yeah.
And I was talking about that earlier. Unfortunately, the gentleman passed away. He was 50 years old. But there's some brand new action figures that from the beginning Star Wars. Now, they're not on the card. They used to send them. You can get, they call them mailways or whatever else, but they would come in like a plastic bag. And a lot of times in the box, but they were sealed plastic bags with the weapons, Star Wars figures, and you could look them up. There's a whole thing. And my buddy and my employee Mike was telling me all about it. He did a bunch of research. He said there was different color bags. Some were sealed shut, some were taped shut. Because we have some that are taped shut. I just figured someone taped them. He goes, no, that's original tape. You could just tell how yellow it is. And I forgot how many figures total they released like that, but it's a lot. It's like 20 some figures. And then like there's a couple figures you could only get that way, which was like the Emperor. Remember that, Jeremy?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you had to mail in for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mail in.
He was like the only one they never sold like in the store or nothing. He was a complete mail away, but you would think he'd be worth more, but everyone mailed away for the Emperor. You had to have the Emperor, man.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Got to have somebody to strike back.
Yeah. So Conky, do you got what you bought from Dolphins?
Yeah, actually,
You gonna show us why Jeremy missed the storage unit?
I think I have to go get it. I'll go get it.
You know, I mean, my kids didn't even get a chance to eat any food, man, because I didn't.
I even told Conky, I said, no limit, Conky. Doesn't matter. Spare no expense. And he walked away. He walked away.
Squirrel. Cars.
I think the best thing about the auction though was the pizza afterwards. What do you guys think?
It was great.
Phenomenal.
We actually ordered it again.
Yeah. So we were so excited to get back up there and get that unit. Like we changed a lot of plans around, and
It was raining. We
made
had our
it-
tent.
yeah, we had the tent up and got it Sunday, and then we got the second half on Tuesday.
So this
What
is
kind
I
of
got.
pizza did you guys get?
It was from I forget what it's called.
Was it
What is that, Conky?
Conji?
Everybody knows the Dukes of Hazzard General Lee.
Oh yeah.
Colonel? That's Daisy's Jeep.
No way.
And you never see it in that condition.
I was gonna say that's nice.
With the gear shifter still in there, the roll cage is still on it, spare tires still on there, paint's not all missing.
Let me see the eagle on the front. That was the best part. Look at that.
Screaming Eagle.
Daisy.
It opens.
Duke. Oh, it opens?
Engine's still on it. Headlights are still on it.
Where's Daisy?
She's gone.
Conky.
I don't think Bo and Luke ever came with a General Lee either.
That's awesome, Conky.
Nice.
That's what I wanted a way to get. That's blame it on the Jeep there. So
Hey, now you throw Daisy in the mix. I can't be mad if Daisy's in on it.
Listen, Jeremy, of course it was a woman.
yep.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, with Conky's hair, why wouldn't it be a woman? I mean, yeah.
Monkey with the good hair.
Now you're gonna get me in trouble.
I didn't say which women. I could have been Noreen. Noreen might have wanted some sugar, for all I know.
Now she did go over and look at the toys with me.
Oh my goodness.
I think she got a beanie bear.
Oh, TY.
Yeah, a TY beanie bear.
Nice.
Yeah, it was basically a van full of promo model, like from the 70s, the promos that the dealerships gave away, die cast, model kits.
There's an Ecto 1.
Yeah, there's a Ghostbusters car in there. I couldn't even really go through it all, but it looked pretty, like a pretty healthy load of.
They put already cataloging it, Conky.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, they already. I think they put it all out already. They already he's halfway done cataloging it all.
Oh, good.
Wow. The pizza.
Moving fast.
The pizza was from Congens.
It's a weird name.
Yeah.
It's a weird name, but in Congens Pizza in Chardon, Ohio, highly recommended.
It takes an hour to get there, but
Yeah,
But worth every bit of it?
most definitely. If you are a BCR, a Buffalo Chicken Ranch fan, like this guy, It is definitely worth
I
it.
almost ordered that one. I ordered the barbecue chicken pizza.
The
You know, I got
barbecue
the
was
barbecue
good.
chicken, the Hawaiian, and the pepperoni for us. And I brought some home, and man, I had it like a day later. It was so good.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually like the barbecue over the buffalo.
See, even Dolphins will tell you it was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, he had some pieces. Roy, his son Roy was there with the son. They both had some pizza.
Oh, did Roy bring his son? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was like, come on, get some pizza, guys.
And the weather was perfect that
Yeah.
day, the whole day.
Yeah, it was a perfect day, and it was a lot of fun. The live storage units auctions, you guys can't. I mean, it's the most fun. It's a good time, good group of people, and you know, it's funny. I don't know, you're laughing. There's jokes. There's all kinds of stuff going on. It's just a bunch of characters.
I feel like our area, as far as the live auctions, they're fun. They're not all fun.
Well, yeah,
No,
Jeremy.
they're not.
When we went to Baltimore, I mean, this is my opinion, but when we went to the live auction in Baltimore, the crowd was just not
Dry.
inviting at all. And the units were the 20 or 30 units that,
That
we
was the
saw
worst
were,
part.
I mean, Baltimore, Maryland, I don't know if they know what a garbage can is. Like, I think they think that the highway is the garbage can because it's a pile of everywhere we went. I've never seen so much garbage and litter. And the units were just like that. And the crowd, you know, I try to say hi, talk to people. And then, like, the one guy, the first guy I tried to say hi to, you're making a video. So you're the reason that these units cost so much because you put it out there and everyone knows about it now. But no, dude, it's just
your fault.
Yeah.
Who cares about Storage Wars? They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
No one saw that show. They all watch your channel, and you ruined it all for everybody.
Welcome to my world in Northeast Ohio when I started filming storage unit auctions and the daily fight and battle I had to have to pave the way so that everybody now can film storage unit auctions. It was insane.
It was insane.
We hated it. We dreaded going to the auctions because we knew somebody was always going to cause a problem because we were filming.
Really?
And I got so sick and tired of it. So sick and tired of it. Which now you're invited to go to the auctions and film. It was a major battle, and where we had legal team backing us. We got so sick of it, we went to our lawyers. Ask Rob; he got some paperwork once.
Oh yeah, I threw that stuff on the ground. I said, "Your paper's all good and dandy." I said, "But this is a private auction." But the main thing, the reason why I didn't care about him filming, the main thing is that at the time I was under a contract with I was doing a TV show with this company in California, and I had a clause in the contract where I wasn't allowed to be filmed.
Oh.
So that was the only reason why. And I told him afterwards about the thing. You know, the TV show never panned out, and Jeremy's like, "Don't do that. Do YouTube. What are you doing, you dumbass?" Oh,
I didn't quite use that language, but I told him, listen, going to TV, you work for minimum wage. Why would you value your time at minimum wage when you could do so much more? And he has done so much more.
So, yeah, it was great. The other day, Roy calls me. It was like 9 in. He goes, "Hey, Rob, did you see J&J passed you on subscribers?" I'm like, "Well, thanks, Roy. Good morning to you too, buddy." I told Roy what Mr. Hales told me though once. He said, "Rob, subscribers are for ego.
Yep.
Don't mean anything. The only thing that matters is your views because you only get paid for views." He goes, "I know guys that have 1, 2, 3 million subscribers, and I make 3 to 5 times as much money as them."
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, you know, and I'm not going to name names, but I could tell you the names off the top of my head. But Jeremy knows what they made and everything else. And these are some huge YouTubers. I mean, huge time. I mean, like if the one guy could say his name right now, I mean, guarantee everyone watching would know who he is. But Jeremy makes more money than him off the YouTube. So, in the grand scheme of things, it's a business, and you guys treat it like a business, and that's why you're being successful at it. And Jeremy said, "Hey, Rob, treat it like a business." And, you know, it's fun and everything else, but in the end of the day, it's a business. And if you're going to have a business, you're going to have certain days like you guys do it every Friday, 3 o'clock, like clockwork. Boom, you guys got a video coming out. Conky, he tell you, he has his live every week. He did his whatnot and everything else. And, you know, Conky hasn't had a chance because he has his other job to put out as many videos, but he's working to start doing more of the videos again, and he has his restoration channel. It's just a matter of time, and you guys know because you guys do this full time. How much time and energy and effort does it? 1 to 2 the videos, 2 to do the buying and selling. I mean,
It's
how
a
many
lot
hours?
of work?
How many hours a week do you work?
At least
All of them?
Yeah,
all of them. That's a good one.
it's
Yeah.
like the YouTube, creating YouTube videos. When we started to buy storage units in 21 or 22, I came home from your auction, and I told her, I'm like, I did not like that. All these people were there with cameras, and it was different. It was odd. And what the point that I'm getting at is like we're resellers. Our paycheck every week comes from various platforms where we sell our items. The one check a month that we get from YouTube, to be quite honest, we've never even touched that money. One time we took 2 checks and we put it into a trailer and some logos for our trailer, and
promoting.
but we don't factor that into our business's income. So we donate our time, my time Monday through Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I give that away to editing the video. And her time in the evenings is creating thumbnails and creating shorts and other little various social media posts. So we don't forget like our roots, like how we make a living, how we feed ourselves and pay our bills. Like we're resellers. YouTube is so much fun. And thankfully it's been fun, because we wouldn't still be doing it if we actually didn't enjoy it. And it's really nice, only a little over a year into it, to be able to scroll back. And now that we have more than like 5 or 10 videos, it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that unit.
Like I would have never purchased that unit today.
Yeah.
Looking back. So we get to go back and like reflect on our past and how far we've grown.
It's a new age photo album.
Yeah. So that's why we like it.
Yeah.
So with you guys being on YouTube now, I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told Roy and Lisa and Conky and Noreen and Robin, his invisible wife. The biggest thing that I've learned is you absolutely need security in your life. And you may not think you need it right now because it is fun, but you are going to be stalked. You are going to be harassed. You are going to be threatened. You probably already have been. And it is the utmost extreme importance that, number one, you get yourself in a secure place where viewers and fans cannot find you. Mm-hmm. And then number two, keep your circle small, because those who you're going to trust the most are going to stick a knife in your back. And so, the jealousy of success really brings the worst out in people. And so you guys are being very successful. I'm very proud of what you guys are accomplishing and thrilled for you guys. But I really want to stress, you need security. You absolutely need security.
And one thing is, Jeremy stated right there, you have to be careful as success comes in life. Is human instinct for people. Everyone wants to see you fail, for the simple fact because it makes them feel better about themselves. And it's family, it's friends, it's all kind of people you would think they would never want to see you fail. But unfortunately, a lot of people feel bad. They don't like the position they are in life. And when they see you successful or succeed, it does not make them happy. And you would think the people that would celebrate you actually don't celebrate you, and they actually are jealous and become, it's weird. Like when I met Jeremy, I told him, one, you never got to worry about me, Jeremy. Two is that it's our age is tougher to get people that are friends and trustworthy. And when you're successful, like Jeremy and I, we've both been successful. Conky's been very successful in life. It's one of those things is like, people see, okay, like Conky, he had a schoolhouse and he sold it, made money. Oh my gosh, Conky, he made all this money off schoolhouse and he had this and that. He invested his money. He made a great investment in real estate, turn around, and now he bought another piece of property. He's building his own building and everything else. And there's people out there that are going to be mad or upset or angry or jealous that Conky's able to do that. But he put himself in a position in life, and you can't, but there's people out there that, I don't know if anyone ever said anything on Conky's channel, but I have people like, they'll say stupid things, oh, this or that, but it's just one of those things in life. So like Jeremy said, you gotta be careful. And it's as dumb as it sounds, because when you're, you think the best of everybody is, because you want to think the best of everybody, because that's how you've been raised, hey, everyone's good and like that.
And when you see things that you never thought people would, especially people, like I said, and unfortunately there's friends I don't have anymore because they were upset or jealous. I had friends, we're all going to buy houses in real estate. None of them bought houses in real estate. I did. You know what I'm saying? We all talked about it for years and years and years, but I'm the only one that did it. You know what I'm saying? And then all that, they, I sold some of them some property like they live in, but that's it, So
it's really only the people who aren't doing well in their own life that get jealous anyway. It's not, you'll never hear anybody that's a success in their own right being jealous of somebody else. It's just not.
Jeremy, thank you for stressing that.
Thank you.
I think Rob, you told us, or someone told us about it, and they're like, actually, Jeremy told me this, and whoever it was that told us,
Jeremy
it
told
came from
me
you
and Nevaeh this at the live auction back when we first started recording. We were in the office with Jeremy, and Jeremy said, "Get security."
It's something that we intend on. We don't just intend. We plan.
We're working toward.
Yeah, a little bit more property, more private, more secluded, and something happened just this past October where we put a video out. We bought a storage unit for $300 in Akron, and we put a video out, and I can't confirm it, but I'm pretty sure that the previous owner or family member, friend of the previous owner messaged on there, and, they messaged these silly, threatening things. Now, when I looked into the guy, though, what set me on edge was he was a cop, and he got fired from the sheriff department because he went to a Christmas party drunk, pointed his pistol at another cop, and then shot it into the air, and then took off down the road drunk. And he got fired, and he was in and out of rehabs ever since then.
So he threatened us.
So I'm thinking a human being with the mentality that they're able to do something like that. What is this person able to do? And I've said it before, and I'm very open about this. I mean, I go one time a year, I go away for a few days and to the woods. And this was like 2 weeks before I'm getting ready to leave. And I was worried for her. That's all. And that's yeah. There was a few things that I said, look, now you remember this is here, and this is here. And okay, how those things work.
That was
right?
the same unit that we got where the old owner or the family member of the unit
they showed up to the auction
and they got kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I remember that story.
About that.
That's it. Thank you for the tip. Thank you.
And Joe, you're a big dude. As a big dude, you're not thinking, well, I need to protect myself. But Jenna is a very petite woman, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to use the same correlation in my life. I'm a big dude, and George is a very petite woman. And so your goal is to protect her. And the reality is you're going to need protection as well. I mean, some of the crazy, insane things that have happened to me in this journey, but your main goal is to be able to leave with peace of mind that she's okay.
I mean, my wife was so worried she turned invisible.
Exactly. So if we all had invisible wives like Rob, we wouldn't have to worry so much about security. But man, I can't stress it enough. Like, I just wish, and I'm naive enough and I'm trusting enough. And George always gets on me about this. She's like, you can't just trust somebody that you just met. They have to earn your trust. And I'm like, no, everybody has my trust until they destroy that trust. And so we go back and forth on this, and I think she is right. I'm the heir of, I trust everybody, nobody, because you see life through your perspective, through your rose-colored glasses. You're like, I would never hurt anybody. I would never steal from anybody. Therefore, why would anybody do that to me? And that's not the way the rest of the world works. And so that security is just so utterly important. And when you live your life publicly, your privacy becomes the biggest premium in your life. Not making money, not gold, it's privacy becomes the premium, which is why I live deep in the woods, and I have extra police patrol by my local police department. Literally, they park outside of my property to make sure, because they know all this stuff that's happening to me. And so security is extremely important. I just got to stress it and stress it and stress it and stress it and stress it.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
the best part about where you live, Jeremy, is your mayor.
Yes.
I mean, if Mayor Dan gets a hint that, somebody's, coming up to mess with Jeremy, there's like 6 cop cars outside his house.
That's good.
Very good. Very good. Very blessed. Very blessed. I'm blessed with perfect neighbors here. I'm blessed with a perfect piece of property. I'm blessed with an incredible, perfect mayor and a police department that really takes this all seriously. And so for the deficiencies in Florida, Ohio makes up for it. And I don't want to see anybody go through what we've had to go through. But now we can be lighthearted and funny again.
Okay.
So, I bought this unit in Columbus, and the gentleman that supposedly owns the unit was not in this country even. And this was a unit that had all high-end stuff. And then the best was someone sends a thing, oh, that's all fake. And I'm just like, okay. I've been in this business for, 16, 17 years now. Only thing I've done in my whole life is seen fake Louis Vuitton, fake Chanel, fake, Gucci, fake. That's all I see. That's all you see. 90% of the stuff you see is fake. Like Rolexes, for example. Fake. So when you see a real one and feel a real one, and your experience, like us, well, all of us, we're resellers, right? We have experience. You will know that it's not fake. You can look at the stitching, things like that, little things you pick up. You just know the quality when you're holding in your hand. For someone to make it that quality and fake it, they might as well, it's not even worth it because it costs them the same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. So that's why I try to explain to people, but long story short, this guy sent these people to the storage facility. Somehow they leaned over, they got my number and my stuff. So they started calling me. And originally they said, I'll give you what you paid for the storage unit. And I said, listen, I'm about to hang up the phone. Okay. And he said, well, I'll give you twice as much. I said, okay, I'm about to hang up the phone again. And he said, well, what? I'm like, listen, first of all, you guys called me out of the blue, stole the number because the storage facility told me that they basically leaned over and grabbed my number, and she was calling the police on them. So long story short, the guy called me. We ended up agreeing on terms, a $12,000 buyout. Okay. So we agreed on the terms. I would have done it completely different, but how everything was going down and there was kind of shady stuff on, I was like, I don't know what the true story is. You know what I'm saying? If it was like an honest, I would have just gave the guy probably all the stuff back. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. But it was just too much shady stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And different stories. And I mean, like the lady called the cops on these people. I mean, it was all kind of stuff. And I didn't even want to deal with them, but I'm like, you know what? This guy keeps bothering me. I dealt with him. So then he wants me to drive the stuff to Columbus. They'll look and make sure everything's there, and then they're going to pay me. I'm like, dude, are you dumb or stupid? I said, listen, you already know who I am. Okay. I got your name and stuff. I don't know who you are, but I got your ID and stuff from this unit. I got titles for expensive vehicles with your name on it, addresses. I don't know you. You can come to my building 10 to 6 o'clock. We're always there. Boom, show up. So long story short, the guy calls me. He's like, oh, my guys are there. I'm like, what? There's no heads up, nothing. Because yesterday he was like, will you take a check from the bank? I'm like, no, I'm not taking any check. I don't care. He's like, oh, it's a certified check. I said, I don't care because you could fake a certified check.
Yeah.
I said, either give me cash or wire transfer. That's it. Nothing else. And give me cash. So they brought the money, $12,000 in cash. Took out I wasn't there. That was the worst part. But took out my business partner, grabbed the counterfeit pen, tested all the bills. Well, he tested a bunch of them, but they were all good. So, and that's the steal. So, and everyone's like, there's gonna be people out there, Rob, you could have sold all that stuff for $30,000 or blah blah blah. Who knows what you could sell it all for? I don't know. But in the end of the day, as you guys know, you did a big flip around. When you could take something you paid $400 or $500 for and then turn into $12,000 and do very little work whatsoever.
No work.
Right.
If you put it all on eBay, you're going to have to pay eBay fees, 15%. Then you got to pay someone to list it all. And you got to pay someone to ship it all. And then you got to hope that the people that buy it have no problems with it.
And want to send it back. And
This is boom, wham, bam. Thank you. I got the $12,000. Let's move on.
Turn and burn.
So that means you're not going to be selling those bags.
So you're not selling purses.
Sorry, Joe.
She just asked me
I was
before
like,
this
we
live.
gotta ask him
When's
the
his auction
going
going to
up?
happen? I want to look. I want to see.
I apologize, but
It's not that he's not going to sell them. It's that he already sold them.
Yes. Well, I'm happy for you.
so that was the turn. So that happened today, and then I was telling Jeremy about this, and I'll tell you guys, and the 100 and some people watching right now. So a gentleman calls me up, and I dealt with him before. His mother, unfortunately, is bedridden. He takes care of his mom basically 24/7, and I helped him out in the past. But he calls me up and said, Rob, my uncle passed away a while back ago, and he went as a head of like shipping or receiving or something for Hills department stores.
Love
Hills
those
was
old
like a Kmart
stores.
back in the day. This guy, his love was toys. So supposedly, there's a shipping container.
A shipping container?
A shipping container
Listen to this, Conky.
that is filled with all brand new toys from the 90s, cases of toys and some. And from what the guy told me, his aunt told him, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's wrestling figures, there's Micro Machines, and who knows what else. But supposedly, she said it's the biggest container you can have. Now, I don't know if it's that big or not.
Well, okay, stop right. The biggest container you can have
right.
It's a little odd size, but it's 45 foot long with I think it's a 9.5. It's called a high cube. It would be a 9.5 foot ceiling on the inside.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be a 20 or 30 footer. That's my opinion. But
well, it's probably a 40 footer high cube.
I hope so.
What it is.
Now, I haven't seen inside of it. Anything else is a stack front to back. La la la.
I'm calling dibs on the carded Micro Machines.
I figured if there's a case of unopened Ghostbuster figures,
I'm calling
dibs.
Stompers.
On the Stompers?
Yeah.
You know, I'm calling dibs on this whole entire cargo shipment container. Holy cow, man.
So I signed the contract tomorrow, and I'm supposed to go out there next week and see what happens.
Hey, you know, if you need help selling that, there is another licensed auctioneer on this panel right now.
Conky, you got a license?
Dividigo 25, 35, 35, 35, 35, Dividigo 45, 55, 55, 65, 55, 55, 75, 55. Sold it to Conky.
There you go.
Good.
Practice your 2.5 yet?
Dude, I don't do no 2.5s.
That's the toughest one, man. In auctioneer school, that was like always like the one that like we had to do 2.5, you know. But all right, 2.5, 9, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 17, 20, 22, 25, 27, 30, 32, 35, 37, 40, 42, 45, 47, 50.
I'm throwing it together as I go.
It's so hard to count that way because your brain never counted in 2.5s in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the hardest to do because it's just not. It's to train your brain to go by 2.5s. It's because 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's easy. 10, 20, 30, or 50, 100, 150, 200. That's easy. But trying to go by 2.5s, it really messes with you, man.
I'm probably going to get in trouble when we do auctioneer school this month because my call isn't what Mark taught me. So
he'll let you slide. So people that don't know, Jeremy and I go on a panel. Jeremy's nice enough to set up actual whatnot auction. J&J, you ever do a whatnot auction?
What do you mean?
Like our whatnot shows?
Yeah, you ever do a whatnot auction?
Oh, we do whatnot shows, yeah.
That was your time. When did you do your whatnot auctions?
somebody on this panel won a gift card from them and didn't have any money when he flew back to, or didn't have any food when he flew back to Ohio. So he used that gift card to get food.
Did you?
I don't know who it was.
Soon as Jeremy came in, I think he got like a Walt Disney book, got into the giveaway, and won a $50 gift card for Giant Eagle.
And then flipped the Disney book on my Whatnot show.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. So
Yeah,
when
we
you guys
go
do your
live
whatnot-
every Sunday.
Sunday,
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
And then Jeremy, you do your whatnot like what, 5 days a week, 6 days a week?
Every day.
Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No Saturday. Christian patients run their own on Saturday and then Sunday.
Yeah, we popped in. I'm like, I'm going to get this dog toy. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get this dog.
No,
toy.
not on Jeremy's channel. You really got to really, really want it. Jeremy is the master of the whatnot. That's for sure. And, I mean,
It's entertaining. I love it.
yeah. And your call is getting better and better.
Well, I'm trying, but
I wouldn't lie to you.
But we both know being an auctioneer has nothing to do about calling the auction. It's about taking care of your customer. That's what's most important. So,
being honest.
Yeah, being an honest individual, taking care of your customer, knowing your laws, what you can do, what you can't do. But what's seen by everybody is the call. And that's what it's known for. And the call is fun, but the reality is I rather have a very honest auctioneer who I know cares about me and about my loved ones and is going to take care of my possessions versus somebody who has an incredible entertaining call.
Right. And the end of the day, you need someone that you can trust, especially, I explain it all the time, because people are always like, well, how do we know this or that? I'm like, listen, I've sold, from Bentleys to, gold coins to firearm collections to, anything that you can imagine, trust me, I'm not, that's what I do. I've been doing this long enough. That's what I do. I'm take care of you. And I was telling about today, we were talking about being an auctioneer. There's a lot of things to it. Like today, I'm dealing with this mom who lost her 50-year-old son, and she's getting the house ready to sell and trying to get this collection of his stuff that he collected, the Star Wars collection, to somebody that can enjoy it, appreciate it, and everything else. And, for her, the emotions, there was kids' toys when he was a kid there at the house, and there was stuff because it was their house and they moved to Florida, and then her son basically bought the house and was living in their old house. So there was all the kids' toys, like from his sister and him, still at the house and things like that. It's very emotional for her. And, I'm the guy coming in to sell, but in the same token, I got to be the guy, the shoulder to lean on while she's crying and kind of console her. And that's a whole different part of the auctioneer business. And a lot of people can't, that part, like my business partner, I love Joe, but he would be horrible at that. He's not a people person. He's one of those people like, okay, show me the crap you want to get rid of. Okay. All right, let's get it out of here. Sell it. For me, I'll sit there sometimes. I even know I'm not even going to do the auction. I don't even want to sell their stuff, but I'll sit there sometimes for an hour, 2 hours, just talking to them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they need someone to talk to sometimes. Because all different situations, everyone's different. But sometimes it's their dad, their mom, their brother, their sister, their uncle, their cousin. Like the house I'm about to go do. The guy, he spent every summer at his uncle's house, and his uncle passed away, and he has his estate in Marblehead. And he was telling me, oh, I remember my uncle had this and that, So it's, a lot of emotional attachment to the stuff.
Very much so, yeah.
I have a question. Jeremy, you brought up about honest auctioneers that are going to take care of their customers. We're not licensed auctioneers yet. We are working on that. That's another thing. Whatnot Show this past week, we sold title of the item, Gold Cross, stamped 375. Okay, that was what I titled the item, Gold Cross. The description was stamped 375, aka 9 carat.
9 carat, yeah.
1.25 inches long, tall. Right, that's what it was. That's how I sold it. And the guy bought multiple things in the show. He paid the Gold Cross was in a buy it now. He bought it for $70. Great. I thought it was a great deal. Our show's Sunday night. We wake up Monday morning and we literally package everything on Monday.
150 lots.
Over 150 lots. So all of our packaging is done by Monday evening. Half of the orders get shipped out when our mailman gets here around noon or 1. Whatever we have ready, we take out to him. Whatever isn't ready, we take him the next day. So this guy messages on like Tuesday morning, and he came off rude, like, excuse me, but when will my items be shipped? Okay, so like the show just happened Sunday night, right? So this is, I'm giving you guys this for a little bit of context here. So I'm already like, whatever. Hey, it's shipped out. Okay, it's shipped. So we got a message this morning. I'm not happy. Gold Cross is fake. I know what I did, and I feel as though what I did was a very reasonable solution, but I want to know kind of any opinions. Yeah, I want to know what you guys would do. Did I test the cross? No. Do I have any reason to believe it was fake? No.
How do you test a 9-carat cross?
Right. I mean, my gold test kit, it has like the 10-carat acid. I really don't know. I could take it and get it lasered, and that thing is spot on. But I got to go to Pennsylvania to, it takes a lot of time to do that. I found it with 4 other pieces of gold. Those pieces of gold, I tested one of them. It's good. The other 2, I gave 1 piece to my mother. They're all good. They're all definitely gold. There's no reason this unit had nothing faked. So, how would you guys treat this?
Can I address this from the Whatnot perspective,
Yes.
fellows?
Yeah. That's what I wanted to hear.
All right. So first of all, what I would say is the customer is not always right, regardless of what we hear in these cliches. And I have no problem sending a problem customer to be somebody else's problem. And so you're already insinuating from the very beginning, this is going to be a problem customer. And so I can already tell you what I would do because this is a problem customer. After the problem is resolved, and I'll tell you how I would resolve it, I would immediately block that customer because I don't need problem customers. We are just coming up on 35,000 packages shipped around the world in 10 months. Wow. And so we don't have time for problem customers. So here's the very first thing I would do, and then I would rid myself of the problem customer, allow him to be a problem for somebody else. I would just very clearly message him. If you got a message, I'm not happy, I would say, hey, let me help guide you through the refund process on Whatnot. Now, what I do even before that is we clearly state everything was found in a storage unit. We test nothing. Everything's as is, whereas no guarantees whatsoever. And we will state no returns. But I have no problem doing a return for an unhappy customer, make them happy, move them on. So the next thing I would do is I would say, hey, let me help guide you through the refund process through Whatnot. Whatnot, all he has to do is start the refund process through Whatnot, and Whatnot's going to send him a shipping label. You want that gold back. You think it's gold. So Whatnot's going to give him a shipping label to ship it right back to you. And once you get it, then Whatnot will credit his account from your account. You're happy. You got the gold back. He's happy. You got the money back. Then you put the block on. Mm-hmm. And so I have no problem doing a refund for people. Now, there are some items that just aren't worth shipping back. And so, hey, that's my fault. Christian and Patience, they love selling glass, and the post office loves breaking glass. Yes, so if it's broken and they I know the post office is responsible, and I know they can make an insurance claim with the post office, but I just tell the team, just refund their money. We're doing very well on Whatnot. So just refund their money. This is investment into them as they continue to invest into our business as well. But for a problem customer like that, who's going, where's my item? I'm not happy. All right, let me help make you happy. Let me guide you through the process. Let's get it shipped back here. We'll get you the refund so you're happy, we're happy, and then block.
Yes.
Goodbye.
And to be clear, not everybody who has an issue with a shipment they receive is a problem customer.
Correct. Yes, very clear.
You know what I mean?
Very few people who have a problem are a problem customer. But there are those customers that you have that are absolute problem customers.
Right.
So
right from the beginning seemed like they're going to be a problem. Like they're like, "Where's my stuff?" And it's already like just happened to auction.
It happened.
So I'll give you another example. I have the B&Bs now, and I love them, and they're doing extremely well. And so I had a woman call me because I'm the contact person, and I'm in Ohio, and she's in Florida. She calls me and she goes, "The pool's not open." I went, "Well, no, it's not. Cedar Key got hit with 3 hurricanes in 13 months. No pool is open anywhere. And she goes, well, we booked it for the pool. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't know that the listing didn't say the pool wasn't open, but I think most people come into Cedar Key so she got mad because the pool wasn't open. Then she opened the refrigerator. Well, in the refrigerator, there's a bag of coffee. Well, the bag of coffee was there from the previous people because coffee, you scoop it out, and they were paying it forward for the next guest that came in. So because there was no pool, now the coffee was a problem. And then because the coffee was a problem, then she was going on, well, do you even clean this place? And I went, you know what? There's no way. I told her, I was like, I would be upset as well if there wasn't a pool. So therefore, I want you to go ahead, pack up. I'm going to send you a full refund for everything. You don't have to pay me nothing. I'll bring in my cleaner to come and clean everything again. And just, I understand. I get it. So I very politely told her, pack her bags and leave. And she's a problem for somebody else now.
Yeah.
And
so you didn't let her come back.
No, I told her, I very politely went, I would have a problem with if it's a pool. I'm going to give you a full refund. Go ahead, pack your bags. I'm going to have my cleaner come back, touch everything up. And do you think she found a pool anywhere in Cedar Key?
Nope.
No, but she was a problem for somebody else.
Yeah.
But by the way, on the other extreme of that, like I have a guest that I just talked to today. This couple, they're almost in their 80s. They stayed 1 week in one of my condos. They so fell in love with it. They called me up personally and they said, we want to live here. We want to buy a condo. Will you tell us what's going on? I was like, well, 2B and 4B are for sale right now because I just looked at them and I don't know if I'm going to buy them. And they were like, well, can we book your condo again? Can we just book it with you? And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. And I was like, the other one's open. So this is like the 4th time they call me directly. This is an elderly couple who is such a good customer. Now they call me directly. I just booked them 2 more nights in a couple weeks. And they're not even going through the app and the program anymore. And they're buying their own condo because they loved it so much. Wow. So you have 2 extremes. You have one who's so mad somebody left coffee for them out of the generosity of their own heart. And the other who loves it so much, they're now investing in a I think they got it for $270,000 condo. And so, our goal is to try and make everybody happy, but we never will be able to do that. And I don't have time to invest in problem customers. And I will absolutely invest in customers who invest in me. And if we, even if it's not our fault that we broke something got broken and shipped, we're giving them a refund no matter what. Yeah. But when you get a customer out there who's got, you have coffee in the refrigerator, do you even clean this place? That's a problem customer. Goodbye. Politely, but goodbye.
I like it.
And, these people are, I would bet anything that these people are a nightmare for anybody that they deal with. Not just another condo, but when they go out to a restaurant or when they go to have their car serviced or when they're going to have something done to their house or their lawn mowed or something, they're probably just an absolute nightmare for anybody who has to deal with it anywhere.
Well, when I used to run hotels, there would be certain guests that were flagged because you knew that they were going to be an issue or problem. A lot of these people were trying to get free points. Okay, as dumb as it sounds, but I worked for Marriott, and these people would do for points. Okay, it was like it's like airline miles, but you get these points for the hotel, you get free stays and all stuff. So many points you could use them for all over the country, blah blah blah, all over the world. And it's just amazing, like the people would complain and get, but we'd have big red flags. This person's checking in, be careful, blah, blah, blah. This is their issues and problems. And, and once in a while I had to do what, I had to tell people, hey, you're not going to be happy here. I'll refund all your stuff. I got a transportation. I'll send you to this other hotel. I'm going to pay for your night at this other hotel. And there's be times I'd send them to another hotel because they were that big of a problem. It wasn't worth my time, energy, and effort because at the end of the day, it's just going to hurt my overall guest satisfaction. It's going to cost me more money because I'm going to have to refund all this stuff. Send them to another hotel. I can't make you happy, like Jeremy said. You make them happy at first, and then just block and get rid of them. And that was the easiest way.
So we're gonna do
So you had a whole point system. How many points, Rob, can I get for this?
That was
Love you,
close.
Jeremy.
Mary Dale
Close
super
out.
sticker. Thank you. So, and J&J, you guys can go if you like. I know you guys got a lot to do and everything.
We'll hang out for a little, unless you're
It's
going
up
to be
to
on
you,
for
it's fine.
hours.
No,
Actually,
we're gonna be on for about maybe 10 more minutes of that.
heck yeah, we're here.
Yeah, if it's okay with you. We'll
Thank
stay.
you, Jeremy, if you happen to still be watching for that. It was
Yeah, for the advice.
yeah, for the advice. It's just, it sucks. It always happens with gold. Like, it's happened multiple times with gold. When we ship, I don't ship any gold to South America, and I clear it like on any of our platforms. Two people that were working together 100% ruined it, and they put in for a return, and they were granted the return through eBay, and they shipped us back plastic paper clips. And I knew something was up. I knew something was up from the time that the purchases happened.
Well, as soon as they hit our mailbox, though, our phones ding saying that the return was here.
And I filmed everything.
Yeah.
I filmed me putting their gold thing in the envelope. Okay. I did it in my driveway, and I had the mailman hold my phone. I said, watch, record me, put this in here, seal it, put the label on it, hand it to you. And then I filmed him putting it into the truck. So there was no dead time handing the package off. Right. And,
You filmed opening it.
eBay denied the returns. I had enough proof. I had enough evidence for both buyers because it was two separate accounts, both purchased at 2:30 in the morning, both going somewhere in South America.
It was just a headache.
But then those buyers filed disputes directly with their banks, and one of those buyers was denied by their bank, but the other buyer was approved. So both of those buyers got chunky pieces of gold, and one of them got all their money back too.
And in the auction world, the biggest thing, it's weird because we go through a system, high bid and everything else, and they'll flag people. And there's people that are flagged, everything else. And, my business partner, he'll have to delete people out of the auction all the time.
Buyers.
Yeah, buyers. Delete them out from being able to buy stuff. But like anytime we sell gold, now we we process their payment right away, and we wait. Like sometimes we'll put in there, it might take 1 week or more to ship because there's like a lot of people that have bad credit card and everything else. Like you can put the charge through, and then like 2 days later, it kick back. You know what I'm saying? Because there's insufficient. I don't know. There's ways to get like they do these things. So long story short, we wait at least a week before we ship any gold now.
Wow.
Just because there's shady individuals out there, and they prey on auction companies for gold and then like you said, you could do the chargeback on a credit card, and that's like those gentlemen that want to do 12 grand with us. That's why we're not going to take no credit card. That I told them cash or direct.
Yeah.
Transfer the money because. You can do a chargeback, pay me the 12 grand, and then do a chargeback, boom. And then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be out 12 grand and all this stuff.
Yeah, it's
always something.
It's upsetting, and it is something that about 1.5 years ago we started just to factor in on every single item that we sell. There's a small, in our calculations for our business, we pretty much add $1 to everything that we sell. For problem customers is how we go. Because even if now we get this Gold Cross back and we have to refund the guy, I've never had to do a refund on that platform, but it's like, okay, so there's selling fees, and selling fees are high, 15-20%. So even though we sold this for $70, what are we netting? We're netting about 55, but he's going to be expecting $70 back. So do we give the 55 back, and Whatnot gives the fees back too or not? I don't know how that works. Then return shipping, $5. So when it happens a lot, it's just something that we learn. Hey, we're just going to have to start building in, a little bit extra on everything that we sell just to cover the headache customers, especially with return shipping costs and selling fees. We could easily be out. If it's $100 item, there's $20 in selling fees, and then they want their money back for the original shipping. It costs to ship to them. If it costs $10 to ship it to them and $10 to ship it back to me, now it's like, all right, I'm out $40 and an item. It's a pain.
It's very frustrating, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anything like that happen to you, Conky?
Oh yeah. I sold a guy some. I kind of lucked out. I sold a guy some. Well, I'll back up a little bit. I went to a live auction one time. It was the estate of somebody who worked at Fisher Body, and I bought 5 flats of General Motors, brand new from the 70s and 80s car emblems. And I was popping them. I was popping Caprice emblems for $50 a piece. Buick Regal emblems for $65 a piece. I mean, I still have them. But when I had them listed, I was doing $500 a month in car emblems. Well, I sold a pair of Caprice emblems to a guy, and he got them in his mailbox, nearest I could tell. And he immediately charges back. He tries to do he put in a complaint that said that he didn't get them, saying that the box was empty. And I lucked out because when you say you don't get them, that means nothing was delivered. He should have said, received not as described, but he didn't. He said he didn't get them. And all I had to do was show that they were delivered with the, what do you call it? The
Tracking.
The tracking. And it went in my favor. Now, one of his neighbors could have stolen him, opened his mailbox and took him out and put the empty box back in there. He could have genuinely been pissed off. Okay. But the way he came at me, like I was the one that shipped him an empty box, a guy with 3 feedback coming against somebody with, I don't know how many thousands of feedback I got, but it's an impeccable record. It's 100% all the way. So if he had come to me and said, hey man, I don't know what happened, but I got an empty box. Can you help me out? Can you help me figure this out? You know what I'd have done? I'd have popped 2 more Caprice emblems into a box and said, here, try this. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
But instead, he came out of the gate being a complete jerk, and he got nothing.
I can't stand when they're like that. So hard to deal with.
Just be nice is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jen,
Be understanding.
Yeah. We started, instead of just taping our boxes all the way shut at all seams, we still do that. We tape it. But anyone can easily cut that tape, open the box, take it out, or they can easily claim that tape must have been cut and then retaped. So we came up with a simple solution with the help of some of our friends that are over there in the chat, TDK. We made we just made little designs on Avery.com. And it's our logo with a little QR code or a fragile sticker or something like that is not readily available to the public. So we put our shipping label on the top of the box, and then at the edges,
we seal it.
We seal it, tape, and then this shipping label, 4x6 shipping label, that is our logo, but it's it's like a guarantee that this is sealed from us. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when you go to a hotel and there's like that little plastic tape over the toilet that lets you know it's been cleaned, sanitized, no one's used it. That's letting the buyers know J&J sealed this box and it hasn't been opened.
Not only with tape. But
yeah. And
wait, I got a question. What kind of hotels you staying at, man? Those are some fancy hotels.
It's the first thing I could think of. I don't
most
know.
of the time we don't even get a bathroom in the hotel I stay at, man.
I was drawing a blank. Like, what can I refer this to? And the first thing that came was like the tape at the toilet seats.
Man, fancy. Living the high life over there. Woo.
No.
That's clean your toilet at the hotels you stay at? They probably give you fresh sheets too.
That's funny.
Your toilet's flush when you go to the hotels? I didn't know they were supposed to do that.
The hotel I go to, they go, sir, we'll go turn the light on for you. Not because they want to turn the light on, they just got scared of the cockroaches out.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the old saying? What was that? How they end? We'll leave a light on for you, Conky?
No, I think that was Super 8. Was that Super 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they left that light on.
No, Motel 6.
Oh,
that was Tom Burdette was the
yes,
spokesman for that.
Yes. We'll leave a light on for you. Oh, man.
So, little crazy week. I mean, you guys, Saturday we got to see each other. You guys bought this unbelievable unit. I got to sell this crazy unit, and I can't wait to see tomorrow's video. That'll be the one of 3, maybe 4, from this epic unit. And once again, it delivers out there at that place. And I'm just happy, like I said, you guys bought it. You guys got to film it, and we get to share it with the world. And
you get something that you don't know of yet, but it's in the glove box.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
Minute and a half.
Did you double your money from the change? Well, Big C, the first time I took the change and everything else, I already doubled my money. Wait till you see how much more money I found. So tomorrow, yesterday's video was part, and then tomorrow probably will be the end, I imagine. I don't know. The change I still got to take to the coin counter. So. But yeah, yesterday's video is doing well. They got 14,000 views already.
Wow. That's great. That's what I want. I want to build our views. I know that takes time.
Yeah. We've had a couple do very well, and ours come in slowly, but it's been a while since one really was like boom.
Well, because it depends on the units too.
Well, I'm sure this unit's going to help boom again.
I hope. We're going to see. It does matter. It's cool to see, but it doesn't matter.
Growing our subscribers and everything is super cool. We're grateful for that. You know what I mean? It's a huge accomplishment, but I really want more views. And I just know it takes time. It takes years to grow.
Yeah.
Well, it's in one of those things, and it all happens at different rates for different everything, people and everything else. And, like I told Roy, I'm not in competition with anybody. J&J, they're not in competition with me. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You could, everyone can, whatever. And at the end of the day, it doesn't affect me or not. At the end of the day, I'm running a business. I got to make money. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens. That's my, and YouTube is a part of my business that I run. And it's another stream, like you guys said, income that we have. And, a lot of that money I utilize, for myself and, things that I use. And then part of the money goes back to the company every month. So.
Plus, it's nice to be able to share with our subscribers, our journey, how we get these items, what we do, how we, liquidate quickly. Everyone does it differently. Everyone has their own style. So that's interesting for me to see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's fun.
It's an adventure. That's why we're all doing what we're doing. And then Conky, he's going to be dangerous coming up here. Any word on the building, Conks?
Just waiting for it to dry out enough so we can start digging. We got to dig, man. We got to dig and put them retaining the foundation walls in.
That would be a cool thing to film.
Ever since you told me about that at the auction, I've been like, I want to see you do it.
Yeah,
with the retaining walls in the ditch. I'm like, that's a genius.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens when we start digging. There's supposed to be some rock under there, so I'm just hoping it all goes I don't want to say easy because I know that nothing's easy.
But smooth.
But smooth, yeah, as planned. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
And you're doing a heated floor in there, right?
Yeah, but we're putting the foundation walls in first, and then we're putting the heated floor in, and then we're building the building.
Heated floor.
So we may just have the foundation walls and the heated floor in by fall, and then we can build the building anytime after that. It's the summer and early fall that we got to get the foundation stuff in.
Michelle
There's
said,
the little tow vehicle.
Go live with it, Conky.
I was at my son the other day. He goes, "Who's this dog?" We were driving to Cedar Point. And I was like, "That's my little baby. Look at."
Look at her.
She just woke up, but she's ready for bed.
She
looks like she just woke up.
She keeps going over here,
clawing up
her leg, and I keep trying to tell her no. She doesn't want me. She wants to go over there.
Of course, the dog always wants mama.
Yeah.
My dog just follows my wife around all over the place. It's just crazy.
Aww.
It's like Mary had the little lamb, I trust her. What's mama doing? 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 So, but go ahead.
No, I was just going to tell you, Rob, thanks again for asking us
to
come on your show tonight. And we greatly appreciate it. And thanks again for hosting a super cool auction last weekend. and this was fun. We had fun, and
Monkey for the car show.
yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. I'll take a picture next time I see the new rack is downstairs already mounted.
Oh, nice.
Conky.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what you're talking about.
The Carney case, the
Yeah.
Carney case. Yeah,
You said rack. I had to think.
I knew
about
exactly what he was talking about. He was
I was
talking
drawing a
about
blank there. So thank you for that.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for the truck. And what I wanted to say was, if you want to, those pictures you showed me earlier, the Tonka.
Oh yeah,
that was all in the unit you just got.
Yeah.
Okay, text me those pictures, and I'll get back to you with some calculations.
Okay.
And an offer if you want to sell them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they should do on eBay, and I'll make you a cash offer if you want.
Okay. If there's something you want or need, I want. I guess you don't need.
It's hard to say need when
Yeah.
I have so much of it already.
Those I can tell you, like, they're not even accessible right now with where they're at. Probably in a week or two, I'll be able to get to them.
Yeah, well, they don't have to be accessible. I just all I need is the pictures, and I'll be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, and you already have pictures.
Yeah, that's what I showed him earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, she could
We
do the
found
picture.
a little bit of die cast. What were those little cars? Not Tootsie Toys. What were the metal little?
Yeah, we
Tootsies?
found some Tootsies and
2 red lines, but they weren't like rare ones. Ooh.
Whoa. You know what you're looking at there?
That's just Jack's red line display.
No,
No, it's
Nice.
not.
These are his best red lines.
yes, they are.
He's got a cord. He's got a side loader
Thank you,
beach bomb.
TDK.
He's got some Boss Hoss. He's got some nice.
That purple one. Yeah, that's a classic cord.
The second one down on the right.
Yeah.
I know the picture's not the best, but this is what Jack sent me today. So I'll show off for Jack.
Wow.
For 18-year-old kid, I was like, man, that's a heck of a Hot Wheel collection. But he's like, those are just my best ones in the best condition, the most expensive ones. I said, all right, Jack.
Those Volkswagen Beetles at the bottom too were nice.
Yeah. Like someone was like, they're like, Jack's a lot like TDK. I said, yeah, those guys are both so smart. And,
Yeah.
they're great resellers, Jack, like, he knows all the stuff for being so young. It's like, it's amazing. Like some of the stuff, it's like, I'm always shocked. And then there's
How do you know this?
Then there's other times I'm like, okay, yeah, he's only a kid. So, but no, we appreciate you guys coming on tonight, and appreciate you coming to the auction and spending your money and letting the auctioneer extraordinaire pick your pocket. And
Yeah. You did your job. You did it well.
I did it. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun, and
Yes.
I just can't wait to see all the great finds. And if you guys want to see what J&J found in that unit, 3:00 tomorrow on J&J Family Finds, take a look. And then on Sunday, they'll be doing their Whatnot show and selling some stuff maybe from that unit.
Yes, I started
Some knives.
yesterday and
stuff.
today, getting lots. This should already be done, but I got a lot of work
Been
tomorrow
busy.
to try to get a little over 100 lots photographed and described and put together. That's the hardest part, getting them from out there into here. But there will be a lot from this unit in this show. A lot from the video that comes out
Thanks,
tomorrow
TDK.
will be up for sale Sunday at 6 p.m. on Whatnot.
So that's awesome. And then this Saturday, I have my auction, 1:00. The guitars I got from my one unit, they had all those high-end guitars. There's 7 of those guitars in the auction with the coffin cases. There's tons and tons of silver coins I picked up from a consignor. There's silver dollars, half dollars, there's quarters, there's dimes, tons and tons of silver, lots of silver. There's all kind of other collectibles and stuff. So take a look at the auction, secondsense.com. You'll see it right down there. And then Conky, he'll have his live 8:00. All right, Conks, Saturday?
8:00 Saturday, using the new it's not StreamYard, it's Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Ooh.
So I did a short test live Sunday with the new platform because of what happened to my StreamYard account. And after once I got the live going, it turned out pretty well. So we're going to be doing the new thing on
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs Saturday night.
Streamlab, huh?
I've never heard of that one.
Well, basically, long story short, StreamYard raised their prices to $835, something like that for the year.
StreamYard?
Yeah.
I
And
pay them stuff.
I went to, no, you don't, you got the duck up in the corner.
You
so
got
don't
the duck.
pay me.
You got the duck.
So I went to
I
try
don't
to
pay
go
you
back
because
to
I
the
put a
duck.
duck up there.
Yeah, I went to try to go back to the duck, and there was no free account option.
No
Like, well,
way.
I don't know what to do now. Live. So I went live Saturday, just going through YouTube. I didn't use StreamYard. And then Sunday, I went and looked at Streamlabs. The most expensive option you need StreamYard for if I want to do the Eddie Cam, which is like 2 cameras on my computer here. So when I go live, I've got me sitting here and me and Noreen, and there's one pointed at the dog so that people see what Eddie's doing. And I went into the Streamlabs, and I could just do that anyway. Their free account, you can do 2 cameras.
Nice.
I've got all this neat crap going on. I've got my little Conky logo over there spinning in the corner. And,
That's so
you can
cool.
do all kinds of neat stuff, and it doesn't cost a thing.
We got
Like,
to
why
check.
the hell am I, thinking about paying $800 and some for the year when I can just, it's not as user friendly. So it takes a few minutes. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but an old guy like me can figure it out. But yeah, so I'm just doing that now. See how that works.
Conky.
Saturday?
It's got to be good.
8 p.m.
I want to put it in the calendar now because normally
For 2 weeks, we
we've
keep
been
saying,
we
and
keep
it's like,
saying we're
son
gonna
of a-
pop in there, and it's always whatnot getting in the
Now
way.
subscribe and hit the bell.
Hit the bell. You'll get all your notifications for the Conkinator. And then you also get to see Boss Babes once a month.
Yeah. Now I don't know how we're going to do Boss Babes because I got to figure out how in Streamlabs to like invite the guests in and do all that. But that I've got a little bit of time on that, so
You'll
we'll
figure
figure
it
it out.
out.
Conky.
So, on that note, we'll do a quick prayer and end the show real quick. So, let's see here. All right. Lord, once again, thank you for bringing us together. We appreciate all the blessings that you've given us in this great community that's around us and this friendship that we have. Lord, say a special prayer for all the fathers out there this Father's Day weekend and all the people that may have lost their father, grandfather, or anything else, that you may help them, console, or anything else, Lord. And all the fathers out there that maybe, could use your guidance or any way possible, Lord, that you can help them out. Appreciate that. And then all of our viewers that are watching right now, anyone that has any special intentions or issues, Lord, just answer them the best way you see fit. Thank you again. Amen.
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 We appreciate
Amen.
it. And like I said, it's been a great week. I get to go to Michigan tomorrow. I pick up a 10x40 storage unit I bought. I told Jack, I said I bought a little 10x40 in
Wow.
Michigan. So I'll be going there tomorrow.
You got a semi with you?
We'll see, Conky. We'll see. And but I did see a couple things you might like in there, Conky. Saw a little slot car track and a little
Always something.
Tonka and some things in there. So we'll see how it turns out, pans out. You never know until you go through it, right, guys?
Yeah.
That's it, man.
And then these guys got an unbelievable unit, guys. So you have to check out their storage unit. They bought it for $2,700 plus buyer premium, almost $3,000, but they would do it again. So
One tote's gonna put us in the green.
one tote in the green. Good thing Jeremy's gone. And you're lucky he loves you, Conky. And then
Sorry.
no. And then but Jenna Joe, also appreciate you guys. Congratulations on look at that awesome t-shirt. On getting over 88,000. What are you guys at? 89,000 now?
I don't even know.
I don't know either. Roy, where you at, buddy?
When's the video out, JJ? The first video is out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Part 1, it'll be at least Big C. It'll be at least three parts, 3 Friday, 3 videos.
We're at 88,956.
Oh,
So they're almost at the I'm only at the 88.3 something.
Is that
what do you
my
mean?
shirt?
Only.
But like I said, in the end of
That's
the
just
day,
a number. Like
all I'm trying to do is get to that 100,000 for only one reason, is because my son.
For your son, yeah.
I promised him a long time ago. So when I get that plaque, he'll be hanging up. Hopefully he's not in college, so he's about to go high school. So I'm
You
just
know what? Next time we record, next time we film, we got to say something about helping for. Are you allowed to use your son's name on here?
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Vaughn.
Vaughn. We got to. Well, so I'm going to say something. So remind me
video?
next time. Yeah, next time we film for a video.
Well, we got to pop up Second Sense in our video anyway for the auction.
Awesome.
We went to a Second Sense auction.
Do you mind if we do that?
Oh, of course not. And
Okay.
then my goals, I got a plan. I'll probably do an auction, anonymous auction, or auctions anonymous on a Thursday, and maybe I'll do a bonfire at my house and have like Rory and them over. Maybe see if KT wants to come over. You guys can come over, and we'll do a little bonfire action at the house.
That'd be fun. A lot of fun.
You can see my invisible wife, or you can't really see her. But,
She's invisible.
right, you can't really see her, but you can talk to her. She does talk. She's not. Some people are like, well, you can't even hear her. I'm like, she talks. She's not mute or deaf or anything. She's just invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come on, people. It's like there's enough issues. So once
Thank you,
again,
Bob.
we appreciate you guys. If you guys have an opportunity, their video comes out tomorrow, 3:00. Conky, he has his live 8:00 on Saturday with the new format. Stream what?
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. So take a look at Streamlabs. See, it's going to be a little bit different, but Conky has all kind of new features. See, I did see your thing where you were playing around with it, and the right corner Conky thing was spinning around, and you had the Eddie cam and all that. So
It'll be fun.
and then my auction this Saturday, guys, like I said, unbelievable stuff in the auction. So much great stuff. Next Saturday's auction, once again, I mean, my auctions, literally, they're packed, stacked with unbelievable stuff. And then I got this huge Star Wars collection coming in. It's all those cars that I got from Dolphins. And then maybe a whole shipping container full of brand new 1990s in the box, sealed cases of toys.
I hope you get it.
If that comes through, I mean, I'm posted. I mean, everything's there. I just never talked to the lady. I talked to the guy who's it's his aunt, and I'm going to talk to her tomorrow on the phone, set up the time to go out there, sign the contract with this guy, and hopefully, like I said, I already dealt with him once, so that's the good thing. So it's not like I'm just dealing with somebody out of the blue. So
Yeah.
Well, here's what you do: just send a truck to pick up the container and take it to your warehouse.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
The issue is this. The only issue is I don't know what the container looks like. I don't know what's inside of it. I don't know the size of it. I don't know how it's packed.
Well,
I just need to send someone there, pick up a container, and then the next thing you know, all these boxes, the corners are dented because they're all moving around in the container.
Or they're on I-80 because the container's rusted.
Yeah. Do they want to sell the container too?
I don't know. I'm going to ask that question tomorrow because my business partner he goes, do we get the container too? Might as well just get the whole container and bring it to our building. Then we'll have the container afterwards. And I'm like, well, yeah. He's like, we can put stuff in the container, just like what I need, more storage, right?
Well, no, I mean, if you auction off the container, I'll bid on it, but
So I don't know. Like I said, only thing I've done is talk to this guy. So tomorrow I'm going to talk to his aunt, whose husband was the one that passed away, and I'll have a better idea and kind of get stuff out of him. But this guy was so excited, he was like jumping through the phone. So I mean, he's excited, man. He's just like, I'm so happy you're helping me out, Rob, and all this other stuff.
I'm excited.
So I'm excited. I just like, I'm just hoping, like
Are you going there tomorrow? Or are you going to Michigan tomorrow?
I'm going to Michigan tomorrow. I'm going there in the morning to meet this guy. I got to sign the contract with him, talk to his aunt, then go to my building, pick up Just Jack, drive to Michigan, and somehow in the meantime, finish editing my video.
Edit while you're driving.
And upload and all that. Well, Jack could drive to Michigan, so I edited some today. But the problem was, like, I had an hour and 30 minutes of video, and I already cut out 15 minutes of it. And I'm 25 minutes into editing. So there's an hour and 13 minutes total. I'm 25 minutes to subtract that. So now I have to do all the editing, and that's the first edit. Then I got to go back through and do my second edit. I don't do 3 like you guys. I do 2.
Nope. I only did literally the video that's coming out tomorrow. I've only had time to go through my first round. I'm just not going to be able to, after this live ends, go through round 2. So it's exporting as we're talking. So
whatever comes out, comes
it
out.
It is what it is.
Don't worry. The video's awesome.
I think I like it. I don't know. I haven't really watched it all the way through. So it's still going to be fun, and it shows the good stuff. And there's no like goats pop up of goats and stuff in there like when I showed you, but there's still some good stuff in there.
Yeah, tomorrow's video.
2011. I got 1,000, 1,100, 1,000 now, 1,100, way better than that. 1,100 now to go, 1,000 now, 1,100, 1,000 now, 1,100 now, 1,100, yes, 1,000 now, 1,100. You guys better take a look. So you're not going to see units like this pop up. I'm telling you guys, bye.
It's true. You don't see units like this pop up that have the story like this. The guy had the unit over 20 years, spent over $20,000 securing these items, and they find one tote in there that's going to pay over $3,000 just for one tote in a 10 by 20 unit. Imagine what else they find. The only way you're going to find out is you got to watch the video tomorrow. Tomorrow video, wait to see how much money I find in my storage unit and see if Conky can actually figure out this new technology on Saturday night. Who knows? But we appreciate you guys all. Thank you so much. You guys ready to say goodnight?
Good night.